everyone, AmberFrmThVault here. Welcome back to more Medieval Dynasty. We're going to jump right back in, so see you back in just a second. Hey everyone, AmberFrmThVault here. Welcome back to more Medieval Dynasty. We're going to jump right back in, so see you back in just a second. Alright, so after almost 2 full seasons and a lot of work, I've managed to build a town that I don't hate. And by saying don't hate, let's be honest, it's not that easy in this game. I wish that there was a way to build in photo mode, which I think I might have mentioned that. I don't actually remember if I did or not, but I wish there was a way to build in photo mode because then you can actually see like what your town is going to look like. And this looks pretty nice from up here, but I really would like to be able to place things on more of like some kind of town builder type of thing. We're gonna make the camera move a little faster here because it's going pretty slow, but you can see I actually went ahead and built like a little network of roads here, and I went out into the woods, of course, for our our hunter's cabin, and I really like the way this turned out. I think it turned out pretty cool. We'll walk through it. I wanted to show you this view first, but we'll actually walk through it. In order for me to do that, we're going to go back into first person mode, but this is like the beginning of the town, and like I said, it took me 2 seasons to do this, so it took a lot of collecting things and a lot of just kind of running around, and I did recruit some people, so I can finally start to make this like a functional town. So as we go in, you'll notice up in the left hand corner I do have some requests from my villagers to actually have things so they can do their jobs. I'm getting to it. I had to build the town first. So right off the bat, when you first come in, I tried to make like a little entrance. I wasn't sure where I wanted my entrance. I moved it multiple times, but eventually decided that right at this crossroads kind of made the most sense. If you look, oh, our map. There we go. I was gonna say on our map, when it finally loads, this really like goes into a lot of different areas. So I figured this, if you look here, you can see how this goes straight into the village. It's really kind of the best location if I'm going to use this spot to build. So we're gonna go inside, and I tried to build like a little, you know, circular area in the town here to almost make like a town. I was gonna say square, but town square sounds weird when it's actually a circle. But there is a fire there. We have some stuff so you can hang around it. At night, a lot of the villagers sit around the fire. We do have a bunch of different workplaces, and then I tried to put houses right next to them so that we would be able to basically put the people working there right in those houses, and then hopefully that would make their walk to work a lot easier, and it would make things just a little bit easier in the game. So I have quite a few different places people can live. We do have food storage now. We have, you know, a whole lot of different jobs here. So we have ooh, I think my hunter is out there, but I do have someone who can, you know, do sewing and that kind of stuff now. And this is my house. My house is still the largest one. I decided to give us the large house. Yes, go ahead and judge me. But realistically, if you give your villagers smaller houses, they have less children. And I don't want my villagers to have like 3 kids, or I think 2 or 3 is like the most. I'd rather them all just have 1, because what happens is you get overpopulated pretty fast. That's happened to me in the past, and you keep losing your workers because the wives are no longer able to work. So wanted to go ahead and just give everyone the option to have 1 child, and then if we need more people, I can always recruit more people. That's the easy way to get people in. Granted, I will say that having children does give you some better better stats, but you know, it is what it is. So that's what we're going to start with. Later on, if I want to make bigger houses, I certainly can, but for now I'm sticking with the 1 house. And then of course we can come out here. We're going to run a little bit, and this is where our cabin is for our hunter. So we do have our hunting cabin out here. I do have quite a few deer who live in this area. In fact, if we pull this up, we should be able to look at this. So normally there would be some deer in here. It looks like my hunters already grabbed them, so they can keep going off into the woods and getting some more critters. So pretty good. Working out pretty well so far. And then of course I had to have a place for my hunter to live, so they have their very own cabin here. So what I can do real quick too to show you guys is I can pull up my management here. So you can look here. I don't have a ton of people right now in our town, but I have enough that it's kind of working. I obviously need to add some more stuff. Like we need buckets, and I still need some, you know, different items for people to do things. But so far I think it's going pretty well. My wife is actually the fisher. So Wilberja is my wife. She is our fisherman. I'll show you where the fishery, what would I call that, is over in just a second. Let's real quick spend this. So one thing that's important is to try to get barter, because I want better prices choices. Eventually, I'm going to end up trying to buy some stuff, and then we'll also have our own way to sell things eventually. So yeah, so that's the little town. Like I said, it's not super big. I tried to make it super small on purpose. I did end up planting our fields finally. I made a huge field, but I only used part of it. I wasn't planning on, doing things really, really big, really fast, because I don't have enough people to work it. And I personally don't love, just spending all my time doing farming. So I did plant a couple little trees though here. So you can see, oh, I pressed the wrong buttons. This is what I do today. I just press the wrong buttons. I did plant a couple little trees here. So I have an apple tree here, and then I wanted to plant one here, but I didn't give enough room. So instead I just made it like a little sit space. I'm going to try to plant some more trees, because the thing is, in the game, you can't plant trees once they've been removed. So the fact that there was no trees in this area means I can never place them here, which makes me a little sad, because I think that would be a really cute addition to that area. So I'm hoping that having the apple tree there will kind of fill this out eventually, make it look a little bit nicer. But that's where we are. We're going to go ahead and run over to check out our wife in her fishery hut, whatever we want to call it. But she is over here. That's not my wife. I'm not sure why Litamira is over here, but this is my wife right over here. I did get married. And we have our little fishing hut. So I think everything's going pretty well so far. Like I said, I just need to give some folks some supplies. We're running, a little behind on some of our stuff, but that's okay. It's still really early in the game. So things like, I shouldn't say early in the game. It's early in our, that's what I'm looking for, in our settlement. So there's still things that I'm going to have to kind of work out, but we're getting there, and it'll go pretty fast once we get started. So right now I currently have, I believe I have carry weight, and I have, let me check real quick. I believe I have unlimited carry weight, and I have unlimited, let's see, I also think I have unlimited, where is it? Stamina. Yes, I have both of those on. Let's see, do I? Yes, I'm way over encumbered. I had a feeling. I did go ahead and just let myself be over encumbered, and I used all of the unlimiteds to build this. So if you're wondering if I sat here and actually built everything, like doing it with, a small carry weight and stuff, absolutely not. It's way too hard. I would have done it in the first place if it had been the first thing I had done, but it was just too hard. It wasn't going to be realistic for me to sit around and try to rebuild this whole thing without using unlimited carry weight. So just something I thought I'd throw out there. I'm going to go ahead, though, and get rid of some of my stuff, because I'm obviously holding way too much stuff. And then once I get rid of some stuff, we'll actually jump back into the regular game. I'll turn off both of the unlimiteds, because like I've said before, I don't want to use them unless I have to. And then we'll go sell some stuff and, I don't know, find out what's going on in the rest of the game. All right, I'll see you back in just a sec. All right, so we're back in. I dropped everything off. Now, in order for us to actually leave, I'm going to have to go forward into summer, because if we leave right now, we're just going to end up coming right back. Because if you haven't noticed, we're in spring and we're about to move to summer. We're just going to move straight to summer if I leave and then end up sleeping somewhere. So we might as well stay here for a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and grab some stuff. There is still some production needs. So I'm going to go ahead and open my management screen and find out the production needs and see what it is that we're actually missing. So let's go into management and let's figure out what they are actually needing. So our well, what do you need? Well, no resources. So we need buckets for the well. Let's see, we probably need, let's see, a fishing spear. Okay, so we need a fishing spear. These are all things we can either buy or we can assign. So the kitchen, the problem with the kitchen is that I don't have anything for them to use right now. So that would be the problem. I don't have any, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't have any meat or anything. And it looks like it's saying that you don't have, oh, you have no assignments. Okay, I was going to say, you definitely have knives, because I've assigned knives. But let's go ahead and make this mostly meat. That's what I really want them to do. I want them to make a ton of meat for us. So let's do 75%. And then I don't really tend to make arrows, so I'm not worried about the fletching. So let's go to 10, and then we'll just put 5 in air and feathers. Okay. And that should be, you should have your marching orders, right? Yep, dried fish. Okay. I can't do these yet, but eventually we'll be able to do those. Let's make sure. Let's just make sure everyone is assigned. All right, and you're the only one who needs a bucket for water. Okay. And this is pretty much just telling them to make whatever they can. And unfortunately, don't have a ton. So, oh, why didn't I assign this? Oh, that's because that's from salted meat. That's right. Okay. Yeah, you have to be careful that you don't click some of these because some of them you'll end up getting the wrong thing. That's something I do quite often. So we should be okay there though. And I think we should be doing all right. The biggest thing we're going to need is like for our, oh my gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? Well person, I do need to make some buckets. And in order to make buckets, I believe you make those out of planks. And I have a crap ton of planks. I did so much wood harvesting. It was ridiculous. Here we go. Sorry, I haven't played this in a while and my brain is like not remembering where things are. I also stole, a bunch of shit. Did a real clean out of so many of the areas in the different towns. So I'm probably not welcome back in some of the towns right now. Luckily I didn't get seen too much, but I did get seen. All right, let's grab some sticks because I know we'll need those. Let's see, what are we at? Okay, good enough. We'll make it over there. All right. I did put out, you saw me check the traps there. I did put out some traps. I'm hopefully going to make our town a little bit more self-sufficient over time because right now I have to say it's not that self-sufficient, but that's okay. All right, so there we go. And then you can make some of these to sell. Small wicker baskets are a good one to sell. And I guess we'll make 1 spoon. We do have a decent amount of money right now, but obviously we could always have more. The other thing is you need money to unlock all of this stuff. So if I were to, let's in fact go ahead. If I unlock these things, I'm just going to need to keep paying more and more money to unlock stuff. So that's one reason I put so much time and effort into like making money and getting things that I could sell because I knew that I was going to have to unlock all of this stuff. It's so expensive too. It can like, it can wipe you out so fast. It's kind of weird to me that you have to unlock so many of these things because you would think, and I think I unlocked all the food I could, yeah. You would think that like, or I guess in my brain, I thought, well, you would get somebody whose skills, and then as you skilled up, that would be like how you unlock these, right? But I guess not. You have to pay even though you have to skill up. So, all right, we have everything there. We can't get anything else. Let's see, what else could we do? I have the money, so I might as well unlock a few more things while we're here before we have to head off into the world. Let's see. Oop. Eventually we can make some stuff here. They sell pretty good. Oh, I am getting low on money now though. Okay. So that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and leave it there. And then anytime you want your folks to grab things, you have to either put them in the resource storage or in the food storage. So these buckets I'm going to put in here, and then hopefully our lady over there will grab them. Let's get rid of these feathers. I don't really need them. Get rid of this plank. You can see that I obviously stole that. I don't think there's anything else in here that I would want to take with me. I guess I should probably take some of these. Actually, oh, they have the same. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that one wasn't going to expire before the other. That chicory being about to die is not helpful. I guess we could just grab those. When things are about to be destroyed, a lot of times I just try to take them somewhere and sell them, or I use them. I could try to... Maybe we could try to build something with them. Let's see. Do we have... What do I need? Stone, clay. Okay, let's do that. Let's try to make some pots, and then I can just drop them in the pots. That'll be a nice addition. And then we can go ahead and finally continue on with our story. I was hoping to get a little bit toward the nighttime, just so you could see what the village looks like at night, but it's pretty small. Like, I didn't try to build anything super huge. Now, over on the... Actually, you know, I'm not sure I mentioned this yet in this version of the game. I actually have multiple versions of this game. I have this one here, which is on the Xbox. like PC version of Xbox. Oh, not enough resources. That's right. We needed 10 for it, didn't we? The Xbox version of Game Pass or PC version of Xbox Game Pass. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. Yeah, let's just build some more of these. That's a good idea. And it doesn't have what is called the Oxbow update yet, but I do have that over on Steam. So I have been playing the Oxbow update over on Steam. I really enjoyed it. I've had a lot of fun, but I have a way bigger town. And I would say that it's a lot nicer because I've spent a lot more time on it. But it's also like a totally different game. And I've been playing it kind of the way I would want to play the game, which means that I've got unlimited on and I just kind of play it for fun. It's not so much something I'm playing to like, you know, record or anything like that. But I am probably going to record my house in that area just because I wanted to show y'all what it looked like. But let's go ahead and just place a couple more pots. I don't know if you guys are hearing the snoring, but my dog is snoring so loud right now. He is just like such a little weirdo. I love him. All right, so this is a good way to use these up before they expire because I don't want to lose things that I have gone around and picked up. And I think I had one more in there. So let's just place one more pot. Sure, that works. The thistle. Okay, there we go. So we've placed all of them, so we're looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and get rid of these stones. The more you build and the more you craft, the more you do stuff, obviously, the more you level up. So it's good to just spend time sometimes if you're bored or whatever. Oh, I used them all. Perfect. Okay. Or if you have just like an inordinate amount of supplies like I did, you can just go ahead and craft shit and it really helps. Let's actually look at our inventory real quick. How close are we? We're not that close. Let's make some more shit before we move into the next season. I'm thinking of grabbing some more sticks here and just making us some more things that we can sell. Let's see. Yeah, I can make myself a little heavy, but I don't want to go too much because we're going to have to run all the way back to the next town. But once we get to summer, luckily everyone will have more money again. One nice thing about the update with Oxbow, which is not currently on consoles, a lot of people are really upset about that, and it is kind of annoying, but it's currently not on Xbox. The cool thing though about it is there is like I would say the money system I think is better in Oxbow, but there's way less people you can sell things to. So what ends up happening is you kind of get stuck with all of this shit in your end game that you could be selling, but there's no one to sell it to because you've literally made too much stuff to sell or you have too much money. It's kind of ridiculous. So at the end of the Oxbow one, like at this point, I'm just like trying to give stuff away, which is kind of funny, but it could be worse, I guess. All right, so one thing I wanted to see too is if we had anything else that was really close to dying. I'm gonna keep that stone pickaxe there. I don't have a barn yet, which is a problem. I could use those things if I had a barn. Can I build a barn? I think I can. Farming. Where is it? Yes, I can. I can build a barn. Okay. Maybe I should build a barn. What did I need for a barn? Oh, that's houses. I keep clicking the wrong things. What does a barn need? Also, where the hell would I put it? Let's see. Where's the road? Do I not have one? Oh, I don't. Okay, so I can just decide where it goes. We want the barn to be somewhere near this stuff, because the barn will use all of the items from here. I wonder if it would be weird to put the barn out here, because I was thinking eventually I would use a lot of this space for other things, like animals and stuff, so maybe I'll do that. It seems a little far out. I don't know how I feel about that. Or maybe I'll just put it here. It's not terrible. It does have 2 entrances and exits, so I don't necessarily want to, like... Oop, as I looked up at the sky, I don't necessarily want it to not be accessible on both sides, because I kind of like that. let's do the same thing here. Oop, there we go. A little bit. There we go. Okay. Now it's there. Perfect. All right. We could probably build this before the sun goes down. Let's see. Let's see. We're going to have to stick this shit in here. Nope. Nope. Not that. That in there. All right. So we need stone. We're probably going to need logs. Let's see. We're going to need sticks for sure. All right, let's just go with this for now. This is as fast as I can go. Running, slow running. I do really like building in this game, though. It gets a little bit of that settlement itch out of me from Fallout that I no longer have anymore. It makes me so sad because I can't play Fallout 4 on the PS4 anymore. I can still play it on PC, and I do intend someday to play it on PC, but I'm still playing Fallout 3 right now. All right, let's let... Oh, this is something that's been happening to me lately. I've been getting this -4. I have no idea what that's about. I wonder if I'm going to have to reload. That's going to suck ass. Ah. All right, I'm back. So I had to reload my original that I actually started and showed you guys like the walkthrough on. So this just means that I won't end up having the time pass that originally had passed, but we won't do the walkthrough over again because what would be the point in that? Let's instead, I also am gonna have to remake all the baskets and stuff, but let's just do this. Let's just make some stuff. I will build that farm building. I apologize, that barn. And then I did see someone mention that you can try if you get the negative. So let's see what happens. Yep, I got regular ones now. Okay. If you get the negative, they said you can skip to the next season, and sometimes that will start it again. Like it'll show back up in your inventory. So hopefully that works. You'll probably notice because I reloaded, I have the, oh gosh, what is it called? I have the unlimited again, the unlimited carrying capacity. We're just going to leave it on for now because I just want to get this done. The fact that I keep having issues is frustrating for me. So I'm going to be honest. We're just going to get this finished. But that's what we'll do. We'll just make this dumb thing real quick so we can be less frustrated and have it up. And then hopefully we can move on and the game won't glitch on us again. If it does, though, I think I'll just leave it and we'll test the whole go to a new season and it'll fix itself. Ooh, there was a little bit of... Oh, there we go. I've already been doing people management, but thanks. All right, so there we go. We finished that. So we've done starting a community. Probably before I was supposed to, but you know. Right, and then I'm gonna build one over here. I do quite like that this is double-sided. All right, so now it's gonna make me go hunt, which is fine with me because I have already been doing that. All right, that is our orchard. I have not sown it yet. Just grab this because I'm here. All right, so everything should be good. Now we have that thing built. I'm glad that it's finally just built. And I'm gonna go make my ridiculous amount of baskets so we can sell them. So let's make some of these. I think we made 11. So let's just make 11 again. And then I'm gonna have to go through and do my inventory again. But anyway, I think it's worth doing. Just, oh yeah, and I haven't spent this money yet either. All right, well, unfortunately, that's just how the game goes. Let's see, we'll make some medium wicker basket. Oh, I just made one. I meant to make more than one. I don't want to use all my sticks though, so especially because right now, you may have noticed, I still have my unlimited. So I really should turn that off because I feel like it's not cheating necessarily because you're playing against yourself. And I don't think you can cheat against yourself, but it's definitely not as challenging. All right, so I'm gonna go drop all this shit off. I'm gonna go to sleep. We're gonna wake up. It's gonna be wonderful. Summer. Beautiful. All right. And hopefully we don't have a glitch. Let's check it. Let's check it. Ah, perfect. Okay. Let's pray that it doesn't come back. Okay. Let's just see how many logs does it say I have. Good. Okay. Be careful if you steal shit. That only seems to happen to me when I steal things. So maybe just don't steal things and you'll be fine. Also, I saw somebody online be like, why would you steal things? It's so easy. to just pick them up or to make resources. And I wanted just to that person, some of us enjoy stealing. Some of us play games so we can steal, okay? We're not all perfect. All right, let me leave all this shit behind, get everything ready. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this again, that's right. And I'll see you in a little bit. Hopefully I will not have any glitches.